And good morning. Let's see. I think we're mostly set up. Oh man, Monday was a Monday. Tuesday should be a good day. One last task. Get my phone plugged in, then we'll head on. There we go. All right, and where do we leave off? Let's see. I've got a little status window or status line here for TMUX again. It's getting too lost before, so we're gonna fix that. Got the status bar back. Let's see. Next, after that, get the server running. Restart Jaeger. And run. Morning, everyone. Oh, it's a little chilly today. A little chilly. Ooh, that's better. Forgot to turn my headsets on. Let's get rid of that little starting soon. Okay, that's gone. We come back over here to Godot. If good, OBS is good on that. Then I've been playing around with Godot on the Raspberry Pi 4B, and it's pretty sweet. Now it only does 2D on there, or excuse me, I said that wrong. It only does GLES 2. It doesn't do Godot's GLES 3. And I think in Godot's mind of thinking about these things, even though it says GLES, it's only GLES if you're on a device that really needs it. If you're on a device that has OpenGL, it'll use that. So I think it's really using OpenGL on the Raspberry Pi 2. I have to look, but there are some limitations. You can't have a project that's targeting GLES 3. So soon we'll be able to try this out on the Raspberry Pi. Well, the other thing that I wanted to get set up was having an address here. Oh my goodness. Kudafen, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. I'm just I don't have the words for that. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream and happy Tuesday. So yesterday where we left off, we were sending some packets to the server. Now what ended up happening was, before we were doing this, but we didn't have the header right. So the packet was being sent, it was being interpreted wrong by the header, by the server. So now it should be much better. Here we can see that the incoming message is being identified as being on stream 1. Got a packet, it's got a kind of 131. This is the server's log here. And we have the username and password. Shh, don't tell anybody my password. Yeah, who would have guessed? So we're gonna just pop in on the browser real quick and see what we got in Jaeger for this. We did get some auth incoming message here. Got an error. Cannot parse packet. Okay. Error reading auth stream packet. Oh, neat. The other nice thing about this is that we can actually filter these things based on their stream ID or any of these. So if we wanted to go back to Jaeger here, say, oh, you know what, we only want stream ID 1, then we could actually follow from connection like all the way through the game on all of these different operations. So you can see we had a couple different elements in here. Oh, it's spanning a couple days actually. I think, oh, that's a very short period of time, isn't it? Looks like it is. Yeah, 3 minutes ago. It's all there. All right. But here, this log could not parse packet. Why are you saying that? What do we get wrong here? It's nice being able to see the deconstructed thing because you can see that it's actually looking at the packet. It was able to deserialize it, so it knows it's a login packet. Oh, and that's just a warn there. But this error could not parse packet. Let's go see what this is. Morning, Cat Peasant. How's it going? A couple different places. All right. Cannot parse packet. This we have an auth error, parse error. That's going to be from message error. It's probably getting converted to this. Let's say that's going to be in probably just using some try. Because we're using this error here, all of these conversions are just automatic. So if we have a connection state error or a spiner error, message error like this, it should just be available. Morning, Zenocron. Yeah, everything's just warming up here today. I stare out a window as I do this, right? And my daughter moved the ducks yesterday. So now the ducks are like right there staring at me. We had a bunch of ducks and they ended up aging out. They're great for like just keeping bugs away, like mosquitoes and whatnot. But they ended up we got a couple of eggs from our neighbors and had been hatching them, and only one had actually hatched. Hey, Musean, welcome and welcome, Raiders. Well, the kids actually got really attached to that one duck that survived. And it's called Ducky Duck. My daughter, my youngest daughter named it. I'm just glad the dog isn't named Doggy Dog. Only brought me two. Oh, but Musean, it's not the numbers. Thank you for joining us today. I don't know. Working on obscure things. What were you working on today? Morning is relative. That's very true, Eddie. How's it going? Oh, random refactoring of VM. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. Even still watching somebody code, you learn so much. You really do. Like when you see somebody use an editor in the way that you hadn't expected before. Oh, it's lunch break there. That's great. Lunch break. Dang. So here we got not an auth packet. Could not parse packet. I wonder where this is actually happening. Legacy process. So this is inside of the auth incoming message span. Let's see. Is that going to be helpful? All right. Oh, that's nice. So it's actually inside this async block. Implementing a simpler interpreter for. Oh, nice. And liveliness detection. Huh. I still intend to go through that make a Lisp with Rust. I still think that'd be a lot of fun. Very, very insightful, most likely. All right, so if our packet's coming in here, error reading auth stream packet, which is this line here. Okay, perfect. Wow. So with those sorts of attacks, looking at Eddie's question there, where he's asking Musean, how hard it'd be to make a code generator to optimize for constant time / side channel attack. Um, for a lot of those, isn't it just easiest to not use shared computing, or is there? Is it? Are you also susceptible to that if you are on like your own hardware? Like if you're running a machine instead of a VM. Just gonna dive in here. Error, cannot parse packet. This should have been a login packet. Did we get this? Did we get not an auth packet? Oh, and that's a filter. That's our logging that we tossed on there. That one's fine. Huh. I wonder where this is actually happening. Why would this login fail to that? Did I comment something out in here? See, in this case, we would have seen login started. You can carry even on embedded targets with built-in HSM. Oh, wow. You want that in HSM firmware. Huh. Not removing dead code. That stuff is pretty interesting. So you're saying that you would actually care about that even on an embedded device or like an Android and whatnot? Because you could have some sort of malicious app trying to steal stuff from other memory. So this try from here is going to be doing that. I'm guessing it's failing here, but why would it fail there? Is it ordering wrong? Is testing. I think it's actually between these two lines. I'm not confident in my debugging yet with Jaeger to know for certain. Okay, I'm gonna log in again. So we still have the tick in there, don't we? Yeah. All right, so then we have 17 minutes ago and a few seconds ago. It's like it still didn't work. Because if that was the case, we should have received one more piece of data, which would have been that log line. Oh, except maybe the... Did that not get saved? So I'd expect this try from here on the login packet to actually be the one that's throwing that error. Try from bytes, login, message error, yep. Yeah, that all lines up. In the world. It is morning for me. Hey, Cold Stone Man, how's it going? Yeah, it's before work. I do this before work in the morning, which means that things are all quiet in my world right now. Oh, Stream ID 2. It should be Stream ID 1 again, shouldn't it? All right, then we have handle incoming connection. I don't think there's anything all that impressive in here. Channel 0, we got some traces going on here. These are interesting in that they show up at the very top level. So we've got enqueuing, inserting into stream movers, connection. This is all coming from Stream Multiplexer. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Am I sure that that actually built and ran? Cargo build. Okay, that did build. That is so strange. Because I would have expected to see that error message. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Restart this. Hit login. Got our incoming message here. That just showed up. And we did get disconnected, which is fine. I guess that kind of goes hand in hand with it having some sort of error. Maybe the kind is wrong. 131. Subject none. Which is correct. What's with it? So we basically have two pieces of this. So using the CBOR information, is this incorrect? Let me think about that. Let's go back into the client code. Or, actually, we're in login. Let's go back to messages login. Packet. So when we receive a packet, these things are actually used internally. No, we're gonna skip this song. Too much right now. We could try serializing it. Why would this be failing? All right, let's go to the client code, which is going to be login, legacy Rust. Over here, we are actually calling send on this. So we have bytes. We're sending that to the server. Ah, oh man, this has been way too long since I've been in here. From login to bytes, we're going to do our CBOR conversion here, but we don't have our tag on it. Yeah, okay, I think that's what's going on here. There's another piece of code in here where I actually map the packet kind. Here it is. Incoming packet kind into this, and that's really good. Incoming packet kind. Oh, it's going to be so nice to be able to reuse these enums. I mean, it's going to be different for for the client messages. It's going to be outgoing when it's incoming, but still. And where were we using bytes in the server? Was that, I think we use that when we get something off the wire. We keep it as bytes for as long as possible. So we have this packet which has a little bit of information so that it can be shuffled around and moved to the right piece of code before it's deserialized. All right, so it looks like we want to stuff that into something that has a little header on it. All right, and where does incoming packet kind end up getting used? I think it's just the channels, let's see, but is it in TCP server? Packet codec? Yeah, let's start up here. Decode state, okay. Ah yes, for decoding of this. See if we know enough information about it. We have a cursor, use size, that's our header, okay. Decoding some data, yada yada. All right, we reserve 2 bytes. Going further, let's see, CBR from / type ID. So we get the ID. Oh yeah, because ID is actually special to this. That's right. Otherwise, we just do packet to try from on that. Which is on packet. Try from bytes on that. So we come into here, get the kind off of there. So we need the kind to be the first thing that goes out. And then we just save the data. Let's see. So is that really what we were doing? We just toss a U8 on there for the kind before the message? And we could we could try that real quick. Ah, or we do the same thing on the client. We could use packet for that as well. Ooh, so many decisions. All right, for the moment, we are just going to try to stuff that in there. Probably doesn't even have that. Just trying to make it work, then we'll make it pretty. Oh, does bytes not have something like that? Let's go check bytes real quick. from static. Ah, from static. Got it. All right, that should be the same as the login packet. Yeah, login's 25. Okay. All right, we're getting close. Once that loads, we'll be able to test this out with the header. Hopefully we can get past the login, because once that's fixed up, I think the protocol stuff will be done once we come up with a nice pattern for it. We might reuse packet. And it seems like we're going to need a codec on the client side too. Something to kind of match what we had on the server for stream info, or the stream ID. So our login. Oh, look at that. We'll get a little bit further. Kind 25, subject none, data empty. Of course, because we didn't actually include that on anything. Yeah, we sent that. We went through our codec, tossed a header on it, but didn't include the body that we really wanted. Okay. All right, we're getting back into this. All right, that and the next one actually have to be together. It says login packet here. We can't just try into that, that's fine. I'll have to go fix that. I don't know if we actually want to do that though, because the subject ID might change. No, that'd be okay. That would be okay. Okay, don't have one of those on there. Simple. Try from. Is that ever going to fail? It might fail. We don't have the serialization on packet for it. What do I want the error to be on this one? Probably an IO error? So I think the only place that this is going to fail is where we do the toString on it. Try from U8, try from incoming packet kind. Oh, interesting. We don't have a. I want to be able to convert packet types into this, but I don't think it's going to be possible, is it? You just have to know what the packet kind is on these. So if we go back to, let's say, login, does this one know what its packet kind is in any way? I don't think it does. Oh, actually, it's already there. We have login for packet. Let's go back to login. There's a capacity, everything there, unwrap, good. Packet kind into on that, subject none, done. But that's going to mean that we have to use a codec for this. Not just a length of limited codec, but something around it. Oh, no, because then packet already knows how to deal with subject and kind when it goes to bytes. Try from bytes for that. Yes. Oh, packet doesn't go to bytes. All right, we're going to do this very similar to how it's done for this. All right, so in this case, we're actually getting the bytes mutable, and we fill it out with capacity, and then we'll have to use not that, but just some operations off of bytes. So we could either do that this way, or so we could either finish this by implementing from bytes for packet, or basically from packet for bytes. Or we do the same sort of thing that's done up here in TCP server, where we have our packet codec, and then our packet codec has a little bit of a memory. Which already exists. Let's just reuse that. All right, so let's try to reuse this. Where are we using that? Let's go back one. Let's go back into TCP server. TCP server uses packet codec here. We've got our framed read and framed write. I see, so we just set up our codec a little different. We use a packet codec instead of length delimited. Oh my goodness. This has been a while. So we end up with a TCP stream producer that does all of this other stuff. And most of this binding here is really for a stream multiplexer. But I think we could basically do the same sort of thing as we do here. So all we're looking for is setting up one stream. All right, we're going to do something similar to this in our client code. Where is it? Because right now we've got our text framed right. We're using compat with async and TCP stream on that. We want to change that subtly. We use packet codec instead of the length delimited codec. All right. Gonna go ahead and toss a read on there. Well, let me check my phone for something real quick. Oh, there we go. That's still good. All right. Interesting though, the packet codec takes stats. Is that required? I know it's required for the server, but I should probably try to make that go away. Yeah, these things are a little strange. We're using Tokyo util with small. And this arc here is from dupe, um, async dupe. Do I need the mutex? Um, it's a good question. I don't. Why did I have the mutex? Oh, because. See, down below there was something. Here, let me finish this real quick, then we'll go look. So I think I added that yesterday. Let's toss packet codec in there just while we're thinking about it. And that's going to need to come from where? TCP server. No, no. Uh, all right, some of that might have to come out. Um, so I think we actually needed it down here for something. Not in connect. I think it was in send. Yeah, because this is async now, and in order to do this, we have to do a net map and get that across there, which sends it across async boundaries, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Because I think we needed this lock for some reason in order to get this send. So if we take that out, oh, I just broke everything, didn't I? All right, let's come back to that in just a minute. I need to split up TCP server. I want the codecs out of there. Oh, frame rate is send sync of TSC send sync. Yeah, I did that for some reason. I'm trying to remember. Was it script? Is that it? Because here we're getting the right. Because previously I did just have the art clone on there, and it was fine. But then I had to come back and add the mutex because it wasn't sync. Huh, interesting. All right, let's split up that other crate real quick. So at TCP server, we need something for like just net codecs or something. Should we call it TCP codecs? Crate. Cargo, new. It's only mutable for, oh, yeah, the mutable, yes. The send isn't part of the interface, of that interface, I see. All right, we'll go ahead and add that. I want a packet codec. That's going to go to TCP codec source. All right. There's one other piece I wanted to put in here. No, I can't because the other one's using Tokyo and this one's using small. Okay. You don't have to, oh, really? You don't have to lock it if you do that. I locked it out of habit. Okay. Well, we can at least remove that lock. All right, what's in codec? We're gonna rename some of this. No, we'll leave it as is. Bum, bum, bum. That looks fine. A little torn. We'll leave it as is for the moment. This needs all sorts of stuff. All right. TCP server. You're calling sandwiches from the codec? Oh, I'm actually using sync. Yeah, I'm using sync.ext with send off of that. I wasn't using that from the codec though. Good questions. We'll have to check that out. Okay, I know this isn't going to need stream multiplex or some other stuff. Oh, let's use cargo plus nightly UDEPs. Oh, and it only works if things compile. Wow. Maybe at least we can do this one. No? Oh, it depends on that, of course. Messages on there. All right. All right, we do need Tokyo util. We don't need Tokyo, if I remember correctly. Tracing yes. .env no. Bytes yes. Futures probably. Saturdays okay. What was I going to check? Oh, let's see. Were there any tests in there? There are. Div dependencies. What were the tests for that? Just encode decode stuff, right? Init logging. All right, just encode and decode. So we can probably remove Tokyo from that. Just go with that. Do we have test util? But I think that's for the other side. Okay, that might come back. Yeah, and then we need to pack it out of there. Fine. All right. We use packet codec out of that. Well, let's separate. Let's see, GD native. You go down there. You go down there. All right, get that sorted. Good. We don't do that because the codec does it already. Oh, there we go. TCP codec. Packet stats. Yeah, I don't want packet stats in here. What do we need packet stats for? Oh, on the codec itself? Oh. All right, we'll probably use some sort of null stats for the client then. Okay. No candidates were public enough. Oh, it's internal. That's right. That's right. All right, so back to here. Let's close that one. Tokyo test. Why does this need to be async? There's no await in here. Oh, it should be test. Okay, let's patch that back up. Oh, we have TCP server. Now TCP server needs to be dependent upon the other crate. Will that work? No. I think you have to do path, right? I just butchered that. Oh, it did it. TCP codec path. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's out of order though. Look at that. Okay. Back to TCP server. Let's keep going on that. It's not in crate anymore. This is, why do we need packet stats in here in TCP server? Because we have to create them when passing them into codec? Why doesn't codec just do that? Because we need metric sender. Yeah, let's pass in an option of a channel, and then I can do that internally. Okay, TCP codec. Let's go back. Oh, what was that option pattern here that we had? Um, implement to option on that? You could just pass in, no, let's just, oh my goodness. That is coming out of the far, far recesses of my memory. We don't even have metrics in here. It's in hot metric sender? Vent sender. Okay. Implement to option. Oh, that's what it was. Yes, yes, yes. Implement to option. And then you could just pass the thing, or not, or send it, basically have the none. Yeah. That's a neat pattern. Toss an option on there. Then we'll only record stats if we need to record stats, because the client's not going to be recording this. Is there a nice pattern to unwrap? Option footinum string. So in this case, I think we could actually map it, right? So metrics into map. Then we either have the option, and then we'll wrap that in the packet stats. And in this case, it would still be a none if it came in as a none, and stats is done there. All right, where are we going with stats? Come on, pack account. So we only do this if it's something. Don't have to clone the sender. Clone it with the sum. Oh, thank you. Now on option, as I haven't used it like this before. I'd rather use a combinator on this. And in other places, I would probably use like a for each. And I know I could do the iterator here. It looks like I'm going to use the iter. Oh, and then. I mean, I don't really need the return value, but see, does this take anything funky? Oh, it takes self. No, we don't want to do that. All right, so it looks like iter then. Iter for each on that. Something like this. Copy link address. Oh, interesting. Yeah. All right, then we have packets, incoming and outgoing. Ooh, the tests. The tests. Okay, get rid of that. Oh, intermute. You feel it a little dirty? The left pattern is what seems best. But the X will no longer be in scope. Oh, we want the packet codec, but it's in a different crate now. Got it. Okay. I gotta remember to remove the fix me's. Ah, that should not be pub crate. Now it goes cross crates. Okay. If I implement deserialize for a resource. Oh, I see. For that other example, yes. All right, now we'll have login. We don't have to try into that because we should just be able to send that. But send doesn't accept that yet. So what does send want? Send wants, yeah, just bytes, which is fine. Well, it's not. It's really not fine, but we'll fix that. Okay, now in this case, we want to send a packet. All right, and this is where we hit the wall with the and needed the mutex. There's no send on the mutex. Oh, that was because we needed the. That's right. Oh, does framed right not exist on that? What does framed right have? Framed right implements sync and encoder. Yeah, in this case, oh, that's because I stripped out the use futures. Save on that. Okay, that should be on SendExt. Let's see, it exists, but the following was not satisfied. All right, let's cargo check that. Saying it doesn't satisfy SyncExt. Wait, did I miss like the limited codec here? Mismatched types. 54? Hey, welcome everyone. And good morning. CM Griffin, how you doing? Brooke Zerker, happy Tuesday. And welcome Raiders. We are currently in the middle of getting our client using Rust and Tokyo, which is all written in Godot plus Rust, to be able to speak to the game server, which is written in Rust and is using Tokyo. Well, thanks for the raid. Take care, Brooke. Yeah, so far so good. We're doing all right. Now, what you see on the screen here, this wall of text, is a Rust error. It's multiple Rust errors. This one here, I'm a little baffled by. We'll come back to that one. We're going to handle the second one real quick. This arc mutex here, we do a script write replace. Ah, okay, I know where that is. That's in connect. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Rust as a software language, it's at Rustlang. Is it rustlang.com? .org. If you're familiar with like C or C++, then it'll look familiar. And if you're familiar with things like Haskell, then the type system will look familiar. Um, it's a great, great language. I'm familiar with all sorts of other languages, but this one is by far my favorite. And I've been learning it for, what is it, I'm using about 10 months now? All right, see him, Griffin. Yeah, you take care too. And thanks for the lurk. Also the follows. Fans for Birds, thank you for the follow. And you too, Brooke. Oh, how do I think the IDE support is for it? I'd say it's pretty sweet. If you're familiar with Vim or NeoVim, then there's Conqueror of Completion, which has plugins for Rust Analyzer. And then it's also there for, what is that, VS Code. So it's pretty sweet now. Here, you'll see a little bit of it as we go through. So like in this case, if I say framed, a lot of this is actually coming out of Rust Analyzer here. And here's the methods that you see on top of it and whatnot. So all of this is there. Yeah, IntelliJ, that's all there too. I see. So in this case, we actually did the length delimited codec. We don't want that anymore. When we get a TCP stream, we actually need to wrap it, set it. Okay. This is actually inside of the plugin for Godot. So it's a little bit of a Godot script here, but it's all Rust. Okay. I don't remember what the constructor was on that. Oh, I see. We actually build this up using framed write and then framed read. So in this case, we give it the connection here. And then we give it the codec as the second argument. All right, we should be able to get rid of that then. Match that up. Oh, you find all the extra little blue bits here, and you can turn that off. You can find that. You can turn that off. There's a toggle for it. I just leave it on because I find it helpful. I especially like it when I'm doing combinators. Wait, what does this say? The trait bound async TCP stream async write is not satisfied. Oh, I need compat, don't I? Compat write. All right. Now at the same time, we should probably fix this. That's our framed write. Let's set up a framed read. And now I'm not sure how to do this with. Now at Tokyo, you can actually split the stream into like a reader and a writer. I think that's where we get dupe, don't we? Because we probably want to dupe it before putting it in there. Oh, Arc lets me clone it. I see, and I currently have the Arc on the other side of this. Because here, I need basically a compat read, compat write. Oh, that's strange. Why is there compat read but no write? Okay, utils, compat, there. Because compat returns. That one's async write. Yes. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Decoder is not satisfied. You have two different versions of create Tokyo util being used? Oh, potentially. TCP codec. Alright, same with these. Alright, Eddie. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. Alright, still not satisfied. Why? Let's give it another check, just to see what happens. Okay, this one, yes, we know. But this one, well, there's send. Not looking at that one yet. We're coming back to that. This one. Decoder's not satisfied. Strange. Yeah, because we should be using that there. Is this packet codec not using the decoder from... Oh, that is so weird. Those should be identical. I don't have... It was okay, no goat milk though. Oh. What's surprising me here is that the packet codec here works on line 89, but not on 90. You take care, Eddie. All right, now for legacy Rust, let's check on that. Legacy Rust cargo. Make sure we got the latest. Tokyo util 03. Oh, I see. Yes, which means that the other crates that are pulling this in need to be identical to that. Yeah, there we go. TCP server set there and there. Oh, server has that too. Let's see, TCP server should not be opinionated about this. Yeah, same with a bunch of these here. Just stars for all of them. Now, the version mismatch is only for that like cogen unit, right? So in one case, I'm building the DLL, or the shared object for Godot to load. And in the other side of this, we're building this for the game server. And it seems like they should be able to have two different versions of that if they wanted to. Maybe do an FD to get all of them. They can, okay. Hmm. Use Fusfu too? Oh, I see. Oh, it's still doing it. I think we have the same version for both of those now. All right, let's check the cargo log files then. I mean, they should be the same now. All right, RG-A1. Oh, after 1, okay. Dash I, case insensitive. Name equals. Oh, I got nothing on. Oh, I'm not in the same directory. Oh, it should be right there. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Well, that's too bad. Who's still using that? Didn't I get them all? Did I not save a file? Now, these are just all Tokyo up there. We only have a couple down at the bottom. These 4. The default features are different. That's fine. Add a dash H. Oh, it's all in the workspace. It's it's all right here. Um, so there's only one cargo.log file now. Yeah. Okay, that file's saved. Let's just have this one use the same one as a server. That should be fine. Oh, good idea, Museum. Good idea. Tokyo. Oh my goodness. Cargo. Get a cargo going on that. Docs say decoder is only implementable for line codec. Yes, I implemented that trait for my packet codec. So we have a custom one. Oh, tree dash I. Oh, look at that. Dash P. Huh. All right, well, let's just do tree then. Okay, util. Okay, so here. Oh, it's in stream multiplexer. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, we could go update that. Tokyo tree dash P Tokyo VO.2.0. Can't parse a December. Or do I have to do dash I Tokyo and dash P that? Oh, Tokyo util. Oh, strange. Krifta Ann, thank you for the follow. Dash P should be create colon version. Create colon version. It says it can't parse to December. Well, I think we're going to jump into stream multiplexer here. Just make sure we have everything. ZSX1234. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Either way, we found it. All right. Well, since we got this, I think I even have a bug for this. Issues. Upgrade Tokyo. You told us this. Number 35. All right. Halsey, 35 Tokyo util. Origin master, probably. Master. Let's see. Does this thing work? I think there were only some minor changes, so it shouldn't be a big change. Then some of the other things should probably be upgraded on this as well. Like Tokyo and some other stuff. Cargo hub package ID gives you the formats and the package ID spec. Okay. Oh, the dash P isn't needed. Oh. Dash. So I was doing a dash P there instead of a dash I on that. The dash P isn't needed. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's NVIM this. Cargo Toml. White order. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in here. Dev dependencies and whatnot. Tokyo util. That's because we'd been fixing things in that. 03. Same with Tokyo. We're not doing that right now. What's a good way to upgrade these? Let's clean those things out as well. We're not going back into that anytime soon. Matches might not even be needed anymore. Just a cargo update? Okay. Update versus upgrade. That's good to know. And as long as everybody's being kind to their Simver buddies, we should be good. Let's see, so Tokyo util here is using codec. I have not worked with protobufs using Rust. I've always been a fan of like Captain Proto with C stuff. Captain Proto. I think the same guy, let's see, this is a Google engineer, right? And he went through, did this, and then went on to build something else. What was the next one that he called? There was Captain Proto, and then, let's see, anything in the news? Yeah. Yeah, it was the guy that made Protobufs. Then he did Captain Proto. I thought he went and did something else too. Maybe I'm confusing that with Zero MQ and Nano Message. Oh, Flat Buffers was after Captain Proto. Got it. I thought there would have been something else about this. Maybe I'm conflating these two. Ooh, work laptop blue screen. Welcome back, Eddie. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Nano. Oh, yeah, it's been superseded by the NNG project. Users are encouraged to use NNG. Yeah. Nano message in next gen. Yeah, before getting into Rust, I actually played around with this a bit. It was a lot of fun. All right. I should probably get back over here. I got a status. Let's see, is this gonna be happy? Sad? Let's give that an edit. Actually, not much changed in here. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, most are Tokyo crates, and this Tokyo version, so it's not going to upgrade this to their latest, which is in the 20s, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've only ever used 0MQ from Python, actually. Yeah, they're in 21 now. So update won't break anything, I see. But I thought this would have gotten upgraded. Yeah, it didn't get bumped up. Cargo update. Nothing. Cargo upgrade. Yeah, and this one's for upgrade. Oh, it says I compiled. Tokyo. Oh, strange. Did it just change the lock file? Okay, because it didn't change the cargo.toml file. Yeah, it didn't do that at all. All right, let's see, what did we actually get here? So that one should be fine. Tokyo utils, that's the one we actually wanted. Tracing features, that looks fine. Upgrading Tokyo twice. Where are we upgrading? Oh, once for the dev dependencies. Oh, 3. Yeah, the only one that really changed was Tokyo util. That's the only one that got the minor bump. They are in this. Oh, you know what? I was using 0.3. I wasn't using full, well, except for Tokyo. Tokyo, I was using full version number, and it didn't get bumped. That's so strange. Yeah, and there's nothing to do because it already used all of those. Okay, well, it's fine there. What was the other crate we've been using before? Cargo publish? That looks valid. Okay. Those are all the new ones. Oh, cargo publish is a default command. Thank you. I was trying to remember, because I think in here somewhere, we've got some release toml stuff, GitHub bits. I'm trying to remember how I ended up doing the publishing before. Oh. I'm surprised that there isn't a way to fill these out here. It seems like a very Rust thing to make something there available. Cargo publish versus cargo release. I must have been using cargo release. Updated 10 days ago. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this committed. Sure. Nothing all that special there. Oh. Give that a push. That should kick off the GitHub workflow, and then once that gets merged, we can call cargo publish on that. Get that set up. The binary name doesn't carry the description unless they write it. Standard help. That's funny. All right. Let's check that out. Goodness, it's been a long time since we touched this. 600 lines of argument parsing? Wow. I think this closes, what was it, 35? Yeah. All right. I should do that. Now we'll have these actions. One of them should have gotten kicked off already. Yes. How long does that take? 4 minutes maybe? Oh, it takes like 2 minutes. It's not bad at all. And it started 2 minutes ago. Well, let's see what's going on. No artifacts. Okay, we've got a build. Did it? It's running the tests. Oh, fancy. Lovely. Okay, so I'll have that. Go ahead and merge that. Ooh, we should set up bores. Never mind. All right, that's going to get merged into master. We're going to fetch master, do the release on it. the button got stuck down. What happened? Cancel. Merge pull request. From merge. It's fine. All right. So we got rid of that. Now we can give it a pull. Get checkout master. Give that a pull. Good. Cargo release. Now we have to give it what? Level or version? Patch. Probably just patch on this, huh? But it's fancy and tells you a lot about the inclusive and exclusive flags. Oh, I see. Let's take a look real quick. 721. Wow. What? Why didn't you internationalize it? That's a joke. Sorry. What do people use for internationalizing Rust code? Is it still oh, what is it? The default one since like forever ago in Unix? Absolutely drawing a blank on that. Yeah. Give a lifetime. ISOMW. Should rename it today like Smile. SMILE. Iterator. I see. With many. Okay. One, many, and with. Got it. Oh my goodness. Fluent RS probably? Oh, neat. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so we're going to come back here. We're going to release patch. Release stream multiplexer 014.1. Well, actually, is that a breaking thing? Should that be 015? Since now it depends on something else. I mean, technically it's fixing my other brokenness, so it's more minor, isn't it? Then somebody can always replace that locally if they want. If the deps are public or not? I don't think they are. Let me think about that. No, they are. They are. Absolutely are. Yeah, I think we end up exposing frame reader and writer in some places. I think it's because of some of the stuff that it actually takes. So if we look at stream multiplexer, just take a peek at the docs real quick. I think it's in the return values, but sender. It's probably a Tokyo sender. But we didn't bump the value of that. I mean, sender, sure, it went from like 0213 to 0221. Yeah. Was it an incoming stream? Takes a stream and provides a stream. So here in my little example widget, Dinacron, all right, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so this little bit here, because that's probably the problem. Yes, that's correct. Hmm. The item for stream is using the util thing. Yeah, which is funny because the only reason I have this thing here is to basically provide a decent example for how somebody could actually use it. Oh, if I expand the docs to a stream info. Yeah, there it is. All right, well, let's go ahead and just bump it then. Major, minor. There we go. Yes. Could try to make that more generic though, or just strip it out and make it into like some other utils, create stream multiplexer utils. Because really, that thing is just for the examples. Because it's kind of hard to, it's complicated to bootstrap stream multiplexer. Yeah. Well, I will probably set up another to-do in stream multiplexer just to split that out so that the maybe have a separate, have that in a separate crate just to simplify it a bit. There we go. Almost waiting for it to finish. Wow. Taking a sweet, sweet time. Well, that's right. I had actually submitted a bug on this because it wasn't waiting long enough. I don't have like the world's best internet connection. Oh, there it goes. I think it actually made it though. Get. Whoa, what'd I do? Yeah. Is that in their code? All right, get push. Yeah, that's just on master. It should be fine. Let's go give it a check. Stream multiplexer. What's the turnaround time for something coming up on there? Is it like 30 seconds, 2 seconds? All right, now we can go back to where we were. Get tree. Da, da, da. Yes. Oh, let's do stream multiplexer. Dash I stream multiplexer colon. Can't parse that assembler. Oh, there we go. All of those? Wait, what is that saying? Is this is an inverted tree, right? So all of these, auth is using stream multiplexer, character. Wow, I did not expect to see that. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's see, rip grep. Okay, one of them is already fine. I think we just need it on server. Ooh, Vim error. All right. Character, same thing. Next, server. Now 15. Next, star. There we go. Few seconds on crates IO. For docs, depends on the build queue and how long your crate takes to build. You don't need the version if there's only one of them. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, they have a build queue. Releases queue. Oh no way. Shopless database. Oh, this is neat. Oh, that's just a button there at the top. I've never clicked that. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it didn't take long. All right. All right, we did a check on legacy. Now we're down to just the one error. Fantastic. That actually got rid of 2 of those errors. Lovely. All right. TCP codec. Let's go back over there. What? Expected 1. Oh, item. Really? They moved that? Okay. Huh. Bytes isn't actually used here. Fine. What else? Try into. Go away as well. All right. Oh, I got a text message. Just a moment. All right. Yeah, I've got an earlier work thing today, so I gotta make sure I hit that. All right, now this login bit. This is no longer a packet. Well, it's not bytes. It should be a packet though. 2 semicolons, yes. Can we not go from login into a packet? Oh. Import message packet. Messages packet. We've already got login and other stuff in here. I'm just gonna do that. Mismatch types. What? Perhaps 2 different versions of stream multiplexer are being used. uh, cargo check. I mean, we fixed that, right? RG. All right, and those path ones, those are not being used. Come on, why? Have we done this? Cargo tree. You can update a specific package. I'm curious why it didn't just do it. Because it looks like that's on the top level element there. What's on auth? Auth has the old stream multiplexer on it. I didn't run cargo update. I'm feeling lucky. Oh, I see it's in the log file. Of course. Makes sense. Actually, I'm not used to that workflow. Do you always have to run that after you change? Where did I pull in WASM bindgen? Oh, look, we're up to 465, actually. Remember when we had gotten back down to 300? I see it's a no-off for non-WASM stuff. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm gonna get my chair set up while this is going on. Now let's go look. It's you, isn't it? Why? Wait. Nothing. I don't understand. Why did it download this? And then, oh, WASM underscore bindgen? Oh, nothing includes it? Is that just a fancy way of saying there's nothing? Oh, they run cargo fetch usually. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's gonna be in the probably the Godot depths, the GD native dependencies. Oh, features. Oh no. Oh wow. That's a lot of stuff in there. Well, luckily nobody knows about that one. All right. So close. 10 more. What is this? Oh, UUID got updated. So no. Let's see, because UUID changed. What's it on now, anyways? It seems like UUID should be something that's finishable, right? Last released in October. Wow. All right, so that was just a fix-up. What did 08 break? API polish and consolidation. Hmm. Interesting. All right, so 51 errors are probably all UUID. It looks like they're all UUID. And Diesel needs a certain version, doesn't it? Does Diesel re-export UUID? Because I'd rather just use whatever they're using. Optional is true. So anywhere above or below? That seems like it should work. Do you have the feature enabled? Good question. I should. Because otherwise it wouldn't have compiled before. Oh, I don't. Diesel migrations. That's different. It's only in one place. Oh, we have UUID v07. Is it dash V? There we go. Optional dependencies. Okay, so it seems like that. But now this should work for all crates between, well, UUID 07 and 09. And that's the one that I have enabled. Odd. Shouldn't that work then? Actually, why didn't these version numbers change? Oh, because it was just in the log file. Only the log file changed, right? Yeah, 074, 081, 074, 074, 081. What are these? IPC channel. Let's go back up to the top. Game types is still using 074. Who's using 081? Diesel is in this case. I see, so I probably just have to upgrade to 0.8 to match diesel. But I have to provide the same type that diesel's using, right? Just in my crate that uses diesel. I see. So in this crate, in this one here, because DB is the one that uses diesel. That, and I don't think the other ones even really care. I mean, the rest of these we could probably just bump to 08 anyways, or just use an asterisk on them. I'm not even building Forge anymore. Cargo.toml. Let's go UUID hunting. Or just those 4. Game types. You shouldn't care. What else does it need? Serday and Serday, okay. Old Forge. You're not used. And just not even touch that one. Cosmos shouldn't care either. Tracing, same thing. Why is it using .env? It should just be env. PNG, rand, yeah, that's fine. And Forge, which is not getting built. Oh, env. That's right. Wait, no, isn't that just built in? Standard env. I shouldn't need any of that in there. Ah, okay. Let's fix that. Cosmos. Center environment only reads environment variables. But doesn't standard stdenv, standard environment, excuse me, the other one, .env. .env takes a configuration file and makes it available in the environment, right? So we should be able to get that value there. All right, let's give it one more check. Oh, goody. Okay. Which is perfect because something else is responsible for the environment. That piece of code there just should be pulling it out of the environment. All right. Yeah, it loads .env into the environment. In fact, I've been meaning to switch to to your environment thing, your environment crate, because I like the way that yours chains them and the other one doesn't. Yeah, yeah, that one's yours. I know that one. I use that for other things. Um, Actually, it wasn't. Because I used that on a project already. Oh, okay. Must have been battle. All right, now connection has been moved. This is where we were earlier. I've got like 15 minutes, so we can button this up. With Parson set, yes, which is awesome. I see. So I need to arc clone, no, arc new this. Right. Then I can clone and then compat it. Wait. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. We're getting there. Interesting. Do I not need to clone for these? That's strange. All right. I want to see this other error. There should be another error there. Yes. Okay, perfect. Clone the first one. Use it on the next one. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Now we have script. It's going to feel really weird to have the arc inside of the framed reader and writer. Oh, that is so weird. But because we don't have the Tokyo split here, I'm getting better at Rust. There should be another error here. Yes. I'm anticipating the little Clippy leaping out. Back when RLS was super slow, you got pretty good at predicting errors. I had trouble with RLS in Vim. I ended up using the console more. So I'd do this a lot more, flip back and forth to see where the errors were. Yeah, RA makes it a lot harder. That it does. All right. Now, in this case, what happens if we do this? In this case, we have to use atomic ref count to get it out of the script and return it, but not here, up above. That's right. Because map, we cannot provide an async closure to map. We have to return a clone of the write or the read in this case. The read and the write, whatever. So we do need to have the clone there. Can be used as W, futures async read and write. Oh, interesting. I see. If I use generics there. That is such a neat crate, I have to admit. And plus clone because, oh, nice. I see. So this could absolutely be generic, couldn't it? All right, we'll get there. Oh, that's right. And this is sadly going to be an Archimedtex frame read. It was compatible with an Arc again? Oh dear. Oh, that's painful. That is mostly gross. All right, does it compile? Two different versions. But does Spiner use UUID too? Spiner cargo. No? It uses DB. Am I passing UUIDs from one to the other somehow? Why not move the outer arc mutex inward instead of the compat? Let's check. Oops, wrong way. Make it precise. Yes. Oh wait, one for all the new documentation. Goodness. There should be. There are multiple UUIDs. Okay. Wait, where's the problem? Oh, that it wasn't removed? That's here, right? All that did was remove it from the log file. Huh. There we go. Thank you for that. I'm glad we're not sitting around struggling with that. The star was using the 074 probably. Oh. All right, hold on. I gotta copy that too, like my notes. All right. Rust. Let's see, a forcing log file. Thank you. All right, now you were talking about moving the Archimedtex inward. Okay. Just delete the log file out of confusion. Yeah. That's not a bad way to do it too. Okay, in theory, we might have a working server and a working client at the moment. I would like, we've got like a couple minutes. I would like to see if we can get rid of the double arc there. Is framed read and framed write, are they clone if the others are clone? Do they do that? Say Tokyo util. Framed write. Because I'm gonna have to return basically a clone of this. And it doesn't look like it. So I'm not gonna be able to get rid of the outer arc because of that. Drat. You can compat it to go to futures and then wrap it in an arc. Interesting. Well, we can already wrap it in an arc. The only thing that we needed to compat was actually, that's a good question. Am I compatting the wrong thing? Oh, we needed to compat the TCP stream. That's what it was. And in this case, we're using async on that, so we can just compat the async. And that'll make it Tokyo TCP stream compatible. Only futures async, right? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. But we're using sync off of the framed read and framed write, so we don't actually need compat on it. We're just using futures ext with sync on that. Actually, what is it? So in this case, could we even go to only do the futures? Okay. Got it. Okay, let's see. Oh no, cargo build and dev run. All right. Okay, so we'll build this. That should also update the Godot side of things. So to get future sync, you need it outside the magic dupe types. Really? Because it seems to be working just fine. Up here, I arc clone that, lock it, and then just call send on it. So in this case, I'm using arc here, more like a standard arc. I'm just getting the mutex card and dereferencing it. I see. Now, so are you saying that there's a way to send things to framed through the async write? Right, because it won't proxy through the arc mutex, right? Oh my goodness, my network has been bouncing all over the place today. I gotta call them. Okay. Let me rewrite sync. And that's why I need the outer mutex. I get it. Well, hopefully this will build before I get a run. Come on. Go, Clippy. My water. I'm gonna pour some water. I've been feeling better lately. It's been nice. Oh. Yeah. Come on, 9 more. 9 more. I gotta clean this stuff up too. You can see about adding sync stream proxying to async too. Hyper uses WASM bind gen. That would be cool. Would kind of round it out, wouldn't it? Okay. It's a race against time. GD native is going pretty well. There's only a couple things left, it looks like. Found a couple simple little things. Gotta go through the docs again. It was complicated. I tried to do a PR the other day, but because of the way that GD native is made up of a number of different crates, and in the documentation, you often want to link to the other crates. Oh, and it panicked. Oh, it's already in use. That's actually a good message because we can just close that. Come on, Control Z, kill %1 jobs. All right, run it again. Good, perfect. Okay, I was panicking there for a moment. That should have also updated the Godot binary, its library. I'm gonna come over here, add up, build that. Okay, now while that's getting set up, we're gonna come over here, get that set up so we can look at that. Back to the game. We're gonna click login. Oh, you're linked to docs.rs. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, thank you. And we got the packet kind working. Yes. Incoming message. Subject none. And now we have the proper serialization in here. This is 83. It's an array of 3 elements. Oh, perfect. Okay. And Or is it here? Come back to Jaeger. All right, stream ID 1. Yes, we're going to find the 15 traces with that. Oh, I see. Build the docs have it for preview. Interesting. 3 hours ago. Oh, this should be much more recent. Stream ID is 1. That should have worked. A minute ago. Okay, so we did get this. We got, and it has 6 spans in it. Oh, fantastic. Okay, it looks like we finally figured out the authentication bits. What did it even do? The DB call? It did. Wonderful. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm stoked. We've got communication. Just copy the docs wherever and serve the root. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Well, y'all, I have to run. Uh-oh, what's going on with my keyboard? So I gotta bail. Sorry to go so quick, but I gotta go. So we're gonna raid Thanks Games. So we're doing cross crate. You could do localhost foo module. We get to publish it, replace it with docs.rs. Oh, I see. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. Thank you. I think I still have that PR somewhere. I can take a look at that. All right, y'all. You have a great day and happy Tuesday. So until next time, bye bye.